there. Okay. So I'm trying to arrange this so that I can be doing two things at once because that's how I live. Um, I know, ironically, the title is Embrace the Slow Life. But I actually, it's based on embracing the slow life away from that clock app. So apparently, last night it went dark. Okay. And I'm also going to be double filming here. So right now I'm in my little, I guess, little, uh, what do you call this thing? Little laundry room area. So I'm here and I'm going to be over there too. Um, so yeah, um, I, first of all, I am an educator, more specifically K-12. And I know a lot of people are like, well, now I don't have any income and now I don't have any this and that. I think one of the first things I'm going to say is not all money is good money. Okay? Not all money is good money. In that, my channel is a spiritual channel, personal development, and money does have energy. Okay? Number one. So if you were earning money by um and I'm not saying that all of TikTok is bad or was bad or anything like that, but there, there had been a lot of unsavory things that I'd heard because I don't participate in TikTok, even though I did have an account, actually two. I tried, but once I started to see what is going on over there, I was like, no, thank you. Once you see the trap being laid, you avoid the traps. Yes, when you know. So, not all money is good money. So, keep that in mind. Where there are some people who are really upset right now that they are losing sources of income. And you will rebuild. I will say that. You will rebuild. Now, there are people who also are sitting around waiting for a certain person, leader, whatever, to save them. Now, in the spiritual world, we don't wait for others to save us. Spirituality is accountability. It is like a hallmark of being spiritual, knowing that you are in charge of your destiny in a lot of ways. Okay. Um, I remember in 2008 when I first started teaching, and I got laid off as a teacher. I know, crazy, right? But the times were different. There were scandals going on in the metro Atlanta area. And like, I'll just say something happened to where it wasn't the fault of anybody who got laid off. It was definitely like upper people who were pulling shenanigans. And we all suffered. I'll just say that. So a lot of teachers got laid off. I was one of them. And not only that, um, after that first round, there was at least two more rounds. So once I got my first layoff, I was like, you know what, I'm not trying to go back because I'm in the middle of doing something at the same time. I'm also a singer songwriter, and I'm not saying that because legitly, if you Google me, Nerd Queen, NERDKWEEN, you will see me. Okay. So I actually went back to school to become an educator. But yes, I am a singer songwriter and I rebuild. So that's why I'm saying it's like I don't want people to be like, oh, it's the end of the world. I can't make any money. It's like, yes, you can. You can remake yourself. You will be okay. You can remake yourself. Okay, as I'm sitting here trying to pull clothes out of the dryer here. So there's that. So I said, not all money is good money, and then you will be okay. You can rebuild, you know? Um, and then when it comes to the negative aspects of TikTok, now, whatever side you're on or whatever, but when I was on it, it is addictive. And I don't know why people aren't just admitting to that. It is addictive. All of social media is addictive. Okay. And if you find yourself neglecting certain things in your life to be scrolling all day or for majority parts of your day, then that's a habit that needs to be broken. And I dare say go so far as call it an addiction, but it is addictive. Um, so do you really want some little app to control your life to this point to where, as I said, I heard, and that's, I'm on social media, by the way, I don't consider YouTube social media. I'm on things like Instagram, which I kind of deserted because I'm just like, no, no, thank you. But I am on Threads, I am on Fan Base, and I am on Substack because I feel like the people who would resonate with me would also be there in those realms, okay, versus anywhere else. And if you find yourself being like drawn to do certain things, even postpone things that are important to you, like going out to eat, hanging out with your friends, making friends, uh, doing your work, doing your job. Like when I'm out in the world, I unplug, honey. I don't walk around with my phone like this. But you'd be surprised. I've seen grown people pushing their children in strollers across the street with doing this. And I'm just mortified. I'm mortified because your attention, your mind is not where it is, not where it should be, especially, in the street, walking in the street. I should do some research. I know there have been a population of people who have left this realm because of being on social media. They were too busy either trying to get a picture and they fell somewhere, or they, some kind of other demise. So think about it. If your attention is that distracted, is it really that valuable? Is it really that valuable? There are people who have no longer here, And with that in mind, some of you are ready. Some of you probably like needed that opportunity to get away from something that is so habit forming that you're ready for a change. And it is the beginning of the year. And I don't necessarily do resolutions anymore because I do things like goal setting and form like life skill habit forming, for lack of a better word, organizational things, which there is a new science called organizational science, and I'm here for it. I love it. I love the idea. Um, if you want your life to run more orderly, smoothly, effectively, then now is the time. It's like TikTok going dark is a blessing in disguise, y'all. If you were just too involved in seeing riffraff on there, because as I am building on fan base, number one, I'm just seeing a lot of the same just garbage. I'm gonna just be honest. And it is my opinion. It is garbage. Things like, I don't know, just garbaging. It's not life giving. It does not make me feel good. If you're laughing at somebody else's pain, that's not life giving to me. If you're too busy gossiping about somebody else's misfortune, that's not life giving. And I don't participate in that. I don't participate in it in the real world. and I definitely don't participate in it on social media, nor do I consume it. Okay. So again, if you're ready to do all of those things and better yourself in that way where you can have a more meaningful life, a life of purpose, as they say, more focus, more authentic relationships. Okay. You're probably laying in bed right now. It is a Sunday morning. I have to go to the studio because, again, remember, singer songwriter. I have to go to the studio in about, I have to head out. Yeah, I got to head out soon. So I have to hurry up and finish folding my laundry. And I don't know how long I'm going to be in the studio. I might do some recording from there for my other channel because I do have a YouTube channel for Nerd Queen, by the way. Um, and I've been doing this for a long time. Okay. I've been doing this for a while. And then, yeah, I'm going to be 50 years old this year. I'm excited. And a lot of people always ask me, well, how are you have so much energy? Because I still play with the kids at recess and stuff. That is a part of it because I'm living in the moment. I live to live. um, yeah. So that's how I live the slow life, I guess. That's what people consider the slow life. It's like you live in the moment. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy what's there. And that's not to say to not have goals. I have goals. I really do. But I also am mindful about how I use my time because it is my most valuable resource. My most valuable resource is time. So I don't like it when people waste my time. I don't like it when people don't come to wherever they're saying they're coming on time. Um, I don't like it when I'm in meetings and people are just complaining instead of problem solving. Like, do you really want your problem solved, or are you just looking for somebody to complain to and be an energy vampire towards? There are folks like that who they just don't even realize that that's what they're doing. Um, so yeah, again, folding my laundry. Now's the time to get off TikTok for good, y'all. Practice. Yeah, I do have videos about mental diets. Mental diets. Now is the time to get off TikTok for good. If you felt like, oh my gosh, I'm so drawn to that, I can't stop watching it. My work is affected. My home life is affected. I don't have any friends. All my friends are on TikTok. Um, and there's nothing wrong with social, like having people who you know from around the world. But I highly doubt that a lot of you are doing that. Building community. You can have community here on YouTube and fan base and Substack. You can have community there. It's slower, and that's good because you get a chance to think. You get a chance to reflect. Okay? That is a part of our human nature. We need that. Rather than somebody just blasting you, hiking up your dopamine, and you can't think for yourself. Okay? And you're too busy following the crowd, being a lemming. And some people don't even know what a lemming is. So that's a creature looking like a little hamster, I guess. And when people talk about the lemmings, they do this habit of even if one lemming is running and they just happen to fall, like run into a hole or fall off a cliff, all the rest, they see what had happened to their lemming friend. They keep going and they all fall over. Okay? They all go down. Even though they saw their friend. Poor lemming. So what I'm saying is now's your time to break free from TikTok for good. Okay? Is it really worth it? Some of you are just, like I said, it's kind of sad because I just checked in on my threads, and I am on threads too, by the way. I checked in on my threads through the Nerd Queen, and yeah, everybody's like, running around like with their heads cut off, like chickens. The sky is falling, Chicken Little. Like, see, all these references I'm throwing out, some of you have no idea what I'm talking about, probably. Um, but again, in the spiritual realm, we take accountability here. The real spiritual realm. I'm not a reader. I'm going to just tell you now, I'm not a reader. I don't even know if I want to do consultations right now. I mean, I used to, but it's something for me to think about in the next few days and weeks. So while TikTok is down, while it's dark over there, while people are trying to be like, mourn that their income, which I don't know, how were you getting your income? Not all good, all money is not all good money. So, and some people don't have morals, so, and that's fine with them. Again, that's their spiritual path. If they don't want to be moral, they don't want to be life-giving, if they don't want to be honest and true when it comes to how they earn income, that is their business. But now it's the time to think on that. And again, I know a lot of people are mad because they're just like, oh. And again, back to that money thing. Money is the energy. How you feel around money is probably how you feel, right? A lot of people, yes, you must have money to survive. I agree. I am with you on that. But are you giving yourself a chance to have dignity? Are you giving yourself a chance to be able to live with honor? Because again, I've been hearing things from other people about how things are going over there. Like, especially the wellness community, the spiritual realm folks over there. If you're trying to sell readings for special weird angel number prices, I'm sorry. That's kind of weird to me. Okay? Maybe there are some who are legit, but then it's too many of y'all doing that. Okay? Too many of y'all doing that. And if you just, walk, I don't know. I can't. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to present facts at the same time. Well, no, let me take that back too, because judgment is discernment with information. And I think now, and again, I have videos on that too, on having discernment. Like, you really got to be thinking about this. A year ago, they told you it was going to go down. Some people believed, some people did not. They told you that they were going to cut it off. And here you are. All right, so I'm kind of not pleased at how this dryer did not dry my clothes. All right. All right, friends, so I'm going to go because, like I said, yeah, I got to hurry. I got to get to the studio. You might see me driving. I might do a live while heading over there because it's a 20-minute drive, but I have to get some stuff done first and make sure I have my notes and things. All right. And the weather, while it's not terrible right now, here in Atlanta, it's going to get bad later today. So I just need to prepare myself. And that's how I'm able to do all the things. See, think about that. I named all the things, and I didn't even name all the things. Okay? So when you are not on social media all day, you actually have a life. You actually get to have a life. So, yes, I'm an educator, K-12. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm Googleable. You find me in Google. I'm on all the streaming things. I'm also actually, not only am I a singer-songwriter, the studio time I'm going into now is I'm also in a band. And our band was almost nominated for a Grammy last year. Almost. So, and then what else am I doing? Home improvement. I've been a homeowner for like 20 years now and trying to pay off my house at this point. And then finally, yes, I'm in an apartment because I'm also taking care of my brother who's mentally ill. So I'm busy, honey. I'm doing stuff. Um, I don't have time for TikTok. I'm too busy living a life. All right. All right, close her there. All right, and with that I say, take care.